We're on the Lappa, Mount Garnett Road. It's already dirt. We hit the dirt pretty much straight away, so I think it's about 50 or 60 k's of this. Drop the tyre pressure down. Alright, we've got 36 and we've got the back down to 30. 32. I don't. Time to get it sideways. Down the back. It doesn't look deep. Yeah, there's rock there. This is rock all the way. Just keep your feet up high. Yeah, just keep them up high. Well, on the pegs, that's all. That was got my feet soaked. Hey, how you doing? Prospecting. That was it. That look. That was bloody awesome. That was from Lappa to Mount Garnett, the road. So we come from Garnett way, that way, Lappa, and we're back onto the main road just down there. So that was a bit of a highlight of the trip so far. It was really awesome. A couple of river crossings, got our feet wet, got my feet wet. Yeah, so now we push on to Chillago and stay there the night. That was a good day. What are the chances of having to stop at a railway crossing? Traffic's terrible. This is our luxury accommodation. Di can have the single bed, I'll take the double. Nice and cool in here actually. 130 bucks a night, this place, so yeah, pretty good. Had our first failure on the bike. It wasn't the case, is it's these bloody nutserts that I put in under here. They pulled through, so I just got to put nuts and washers on there instead. Firm that up, like these ones are nuts and washers, no movement. So yeah, I'll fix that now. Fuck it. First time I've opened these, so these are done about probably 500 or 600 k's of dirt road. There's not a bit of dust in here, so they've worked really well. So there's my tools. Gotta get all the stuff out of here. The locals are coming to check me out. So these are nutserts. They're like a pop rivet. You put them in and you're supposed to pull back in, but they've 3 have basically failed. So anyways, whatever, start again, put nuts and bolts through it. Just one thing, the reason it didn't go anywhere is I had that top box strapped to the rails, so it wasn't actually going to go anywhere anyway, but I'll replace them and we should be all good. Right, done. Put another hole through, just with a screwdriver. There was a hole underneath. Should be all right. I'm going to strap it over as well, secure it a bit more tomorrow, but yeah, fixed. Pretty much my tools, all packing up and some bolts. A couple of tubes. Big spanners to take the axles out.
Oh my god, bro, that scared me. Oh.
A bit sleepy. Today's the start of day 6. I'll show you what we're up to today. So we are here in Chillago. Today we're going up here. This is all, I have no idea, so I'm going up here about 80 k's. I've got to look for this intersection and then we go along this road over to Fairview. And then that'll get us over to like Old Laura is in this area. So that's where we'll stay tonight. That's about 250 k's and it's all dirt today. And then we start the big trek up to the top. Rightio, since this is now day 6, here are our costs so far. So food, and we've eaten twice a day and we've eaten somewhere. We haven't cooked anything ourselves. That's our food costs. Here is fuel, how much we've spent on fuel so far. And down here is accommodation. So we haven't camped yet. We have paid for accommodation each night. I think camping will start from tonight onwards. So that's our breakdown so far for 5 days of travel. If you're holding the place up, the lady saw your face in the shop before. So.
Oh, I'm holding the place up.
Yeah, it looked like you're robbing the place. Ready to go, 258 k's of dirt road.
Woo, great. Yahoo.
Called Nolan's Creek. I've just pulled off on the side of the road. Surely this is going to have some big lizards in it. No idea.
Stand there.
Yeah, I think this is a little swimming hole. It just screams crocodile to me.
Yep. Look at that little embankment there. Oh.
All right, let's go before we get eaten.
I'm gonna get too close to this.
We've just been on the Normanton, I think it's called the Normanton Development Road from Chillago for about an hour, which was a bit more, it was about 90 k's. Now we're turning onto the Mount Mulgrave Road, that fella, which is going to take us through to Fairview and then onto Laura. So it's been pretty good so far. I don't understand how people in caravans think they can keep control on these gravel roads if something went bad, because they just don't back off. And anyways, each their own. Journey goes on. Obviously a favourite little piss stop. Look at all the pee paper everywhere. Come on ladies, you can do better than that. Really? How'd you go with all that dust?
Yeah, it was pretty dusty, but it was alright. I wasn't getting any in my helmet or anywhere. It's good. But yeah, people just need to slow down a bit.
Alright, time to fuel up. We'll throw 5 litres in, so that'll get all the weight off the back here. 280 k's to go between fuel stops. Bike's good for about 280, but I took this extra 5 litres just in case. So we'll top it up now. I've used probably about this much, so we'll top it up. So this road we're travelling on here, I know nothing about it other than Peter McAlpine, who grew up around this area, Cairns, etc. Gave me this direction to go through Chillago and then along this road. So don't know what we're up for, haven't looked into it any further than that. I didn't ask Pete too much about it. He just said, oh, you'll enjoy it. So guess we're going to enjoy it. Just find out. Paper maps is working dandy. I kind of find it, I like seeing stuff more than just being on the phone. So yeah, I'm happy with the paper map so far. And now, as long as all my stuff doesn't fall off, seems solid. Have a drink. Wrap everything. Oh, where's the wife? Oh, there she is. Okay. Have a go at it. We just had a car go past, that's what that dust is. I made this up to put my camera in. It's a little bit of, it's actually a conduit fitting. I thought I'd just have a yak about road conditions. So this road that we just went on, it varied greatly. It was a development road, so it went from corrugated, gravelly stuff to red dirt to stuff that was like baked like concrete. So I just ride to the conditions. Our speeds varied from, I don't know, 70 k's to probably 80 to 90 k's, but an average is probably about 75 kilometers an hour. So we're just trying to keep it safe. You could probably go along there a lot faster, but obviously I've got Di on the back and we got to play it cool with the bike. So yeah, it's pretty good. The other thing too I'm finding on the Triumph, this bike doesn't have traction control, has ABS. I don't like ABS on dirt bikes. Doesn't have traction control, so I have to rely on my throttle input when we get into loose gravelly sections. One thing that got me by surprise a bit the other day was, compared to a normal dirt bike, because this thing is probably double the horsepower, or I don't know how many horsepower it's got, a fistful of throttle gives you a fistful of power. So I have found I've got to roll the throttle on a bit more in the loose gravel instead of like on my motocross bike where I just give it everything. I've just got to kind of feather the throttle on, so become my own traction control. So yeah, every K is a learning experience on it, and yeah, it's good fun. How bloody good is this? I'm not the biggest fan of just helmet cam shots, but I want to sort of share as much of this part of the road as possible. So I'm going to chuck it back on my chin mount on my helmet and get some footage as we go along. Right, I think we're ready to go that direction. Cops are coming. Yep. No, on the sign. Yes. It's crooked. I'm just joking. Just stick it on. I can hear a siren. Quick, get it on and let's go. If anyone sees that sticker, they come past here, tag us in it. Look at that. It actually adds beauty to this area. Could open the gate now, Sharon.
I'm telling you, you told me to do it.
Fuck, I could just go now and leave it here, actually. I would just leave it. What are we going to do with it? Squash it down then. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah. Now it makes it look like we drank it. No, we're good all day. Very cool. Palmervale Cattle Station. Palmerville. I've got a path already going this way. Yep. Staying right there. Just stay there. That is beautiful. Doubt it. Alright, you gotta get off. gear stick. Just put it in first gear. Yeah. Push, go behind and push it.
Hey?
Go behind and push. Behind the bike. Yeah, ready? Rightio. Jump back on. I was going to stop and have a look, but can you put the stand down? Whew.
You getting on or off?
Yeah, I'll get on. That's some of the best riding I've done. Show us again. Show it. This one stumped ice. She got pulled up. She couldn't undo it.
Seriously?
Still struggling. Oh, there you go. Righto. Put it back together. You never had that puzzle when you were like 10? Hey, is Laura that way? It is? Thanks, mate. Go do a run-in, just one night, just for me. You can sleep out. Oh. Yeah, just one of these. So I've got one. I'll see you over there. Park in the shade down here. You're not camera shy, are you?
We're
not camera shy?
We're putting it on our little vlog when we get home.
I don't know if you want my phone on it, though. I had that fella come up through here, the mongrel, what's his name? The $1 million.
Oh, $1 Million Bogan. He come through here, did he?
Yeah, he comes through here.
Oh, did he?
We talking to him here.
Yeah.
He's-
Oh, it's awesome.
We
Actually, he
watch-
was part of the reason we're doing it.
we
His
watch all
video
his
up here.
things.
Yeah, so
I told my brother he's in Sydney. He
Yeah.
doesn't have anything to do with motorbikes,
Yeah.
but he watches his show all the time.
yeah, that's
we do
awesome.
And how that girl sat on the back of that
Oh,
bike.
Dressed how she was.
beyond me.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
And do you know
She's
that?
really nice.
Yes, yeah,
She's
yeah,
really
she is
nice.
nice. Yeah.
And you know, not long after
She's a
that
lovely
one, he
girl.
rode up to the Kimberley.
Yeah, I think so.
So he finished this one, then he went home and he loaded up again and he rode up to Kimberley
Yeah.
yeah.
with her, and then she flew home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she flew back from that one, but
Yeah, she flew back from this one too,
Yeah.
down in Cairns.
yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Gosh, crazy, hey.
But he went to Pommyland then too.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and then he did one in Vegas as well.
He's in the
Yeah.
States now, going to Mexico or something.
Yeah.
So
Mm. No, he's a funny little bugger.
yeah,
He had a bit of a row with the cop coming up through New South.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Oh,
the whole border thing, wasn't it?
Yes, going
Was that
up
then
the
or?
border.
No, one of them. They said he was in the wrong lane or crossed the
Oh.
lane.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And anyhow, he said to him, he wanted the cop's number.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the cop said no. He said, well, you asked me for my number, I've every right to ask you for yours.
Yeah.
And they said,
yeah. That's funny.
yeah.
This man's gonna be liable for if I get lost.
When you go back over here, you turn out of the Lakeville National Park, you go
Yeah.
out here,
Yeah.
Old Laura Station's on, that's the road to Chooktown.
Yep.
This is the road up through and you'll end up back in Musgrave.
Back in here. Okay.
And you would take the road to Chooktown just for a little bit,
Yeah.
100 yards or so, and you turn into your left and you'll see the Old Laura Station. But when you
Okay.
come out, just swing back and go back up here.
Yep.
Now, but when you get up here, you keep going past Kennedy Bend, past there, Lakefield, that's the head office there, there's Kelpower. Just, you're going to go up this road.
Yep.
But just go down there a little bit and look at the crossing there. It's worth a nice camping area just to have a
Okay.
look at.
Awesome.
Then come back and go, and then come out at...
Stuff camping. Stuff camping. Harold hooked us up. Look at this. 1:30 a night. Bloody ripper. AC, all we need. Alright, time for boots off. That was seriously such a good ride today. Not challenging, but just bloody fun. Just nice scenery, good on the bike. Yeah, great day.